black, vast.
What are the two of you implying? That the luminary causes the appearance of the Dark One?
Without light, there cannot be shadow. Without darkness, the stars cannot shine. This has always been the way of the world. Darkness and light must coexist. So, indeed, the birth of the luminary may well be what caused...
You dare to imply that my son is somehow the source of our troubles?
Can we be certain that he is? Evil does not always take a monstrous form. You must have noticed the sinister glow emitted by Erdwin's land.
What are you trying to...
The star sings at night, you know. I have heard it. It sings of Erdria's
King Gustav is right.
Ah, don't you start.
Ominous footsteps approach. We all hear them. As the leaders of this world, we owe it to our people to root out, even when that's...
Why don't you just come out and say it? You're asking me to kill... Something happened. A great, blinding light shot up from Yggdrasil and set the sky aglow. We saw that same light on the evening he was born. It was shining from... The child is a force for good. I have never been more certain of anything. Light and dark are not two sides of the same coin. The light of the...
A rousing performance indeed. Of course, if you had shown even a whit less conviction, we would have had no choice but to remove the child from your care. The luminary is the child of Yggdrasil. He alone can bring light to the world.
I hope you will forgive us our little test, but we had to be sure how strongly you believed.
I am satisfied. Send him to Heliodor when he comes of age. He will be trained in all that he will need to fulfill his destiny. We must confer upon the luminary the power to lead us all.
King Carnelian.
Very good. The most pressing item on our agenda is...
Now the matter is settled. Our kingdoms are united in...
Let all be as Yggdrasil.
That concludes the colloquy. Now, all that remains is to introduce the luminary to his adoring public.
Thank you, King Carnelian. My friends, I'd like to thank you all for coming. Now,
Your Majesty!
what is it?
You must flee the palace immediately. Monster...
We're under attack. Everyone, we have to get out of here.
have come in force, but they shall not have the child. Lord Robert and I will keep them at bay. Take Eleanor and the child and flee the castle.
But King Carnelian, this...
You need not fret on my behalf. I am not in my dotage.
Thank you. Both of you.
King Erwin, there you are! You're alive. Oh, thank the heavens.
Never mind that now. We need to get out of here, all of us. No matter what happens, I will get you out of here. I promise. We should be able to get out through here.
I feel his presence. I sense him. I give him to me. There can be no escape.
Just you try and take him.
The monsters are everywhere.
If they've made it this far around the castle, they must have the place surrounded. We'll have to use the tunnels. This way. I think this was the one. Quickly, in we go, before the monsters find us. Time to make a break for it. I'll deal with him. Get out of here, quickly!
But Erwin...
Run! And don't... All right, you despicable. It's not over yet. King Carnelian? Over here? King Carnelian? Who are you? What do you think you're doing? Your Majesty!
Erwin, is that you? What?
You're all right. Jade's with Eleanor and the Wee One, Your Majesty.
I see. I shall send my forces after them right away.
Your Majesty...
The bloodline of the Luminary ends here.
King Carnelian? Your Majesty? Sire. Forgive me. I was King Erwin.
I had no choice. He came at Queen Eleanor has absconded with the luminary, and with my daughter.
Surely not. Whatever.
The birth of the child has put them both under great It has also caused the coming of the monsters, the loss of countless lives. Perhaps the coming of the luminary does bring darkness in its wake. After all... Yes! I see now! He is not our savior. The child of evil! He must be found and dealt with. The peace of Erdrea must not be permitted.
Sire.
No. He is no harbinger. Someone, please. King Gun, Eleanor, please.
I am the Gloomnivore, and this one's misery is just exquisite. His kingdom ruined, his which is why I've been drawing out his torture for all these years. One must savor such... But even the most fabulous feasts must come to an end. How does your despair compare, I wonder? Hold still. Give yourself to misery. This is your most painful. Yes. Your powers were stopped. You could not protect your friends. You wallow in it. Marinate your...
Can you hear me? There is a light inside you that can never... It is waiting, biding its time. Now is that time. You...
This light is...
What's happening?
You're back with us, laddie. Are you?
This light... disgusting.
This is the beast responsible for King Erwin's suffering. We must defeat it and lift His Majesty's curse.
You dare disturb me while I prepare to sample the... No matter. Your screams of agony will surely whet my appetite.
Wakey, wakey!
Don't worry, darlings. Syl's here. We did it, darlings!
Where? Wait. Those eyes. I'd know. Son. It was you who saved me, wasn't it?
Erwin, you're back. You're back to your old self at last.
Eleanor?
Our son has freed you. Despair no longer holds you captive. You are free to join me after all these years.
I am, my love. I am.
My dear son, many hardships await you. Many trials lie ahead. Let the light of hope, the light inside you, be your guide. Farewell, my darling. I love you so much.
Goodbye, my little one. Goodbye, Erwin. I hope both of you find peace at last.
Honey, your hand!
The mark. It's glowing again. Your powers, they're back!
The luminary is restored to us, and all thanks